Hello, it's Alex and I'm here today with Ramey's yellow thing, and we've got Jason here from Miggy's Mobile Welding, although we just call him Miggy to be honest. He's welding up a hole, well he's got a few holes to weld up in this, but he's doing one hole at a time. You can't do two holes at once, can you?
I can't multitask.
No, you can't multitask. So we'll have a look, see what he's doing. Making a lot of noise.
Plan is obviously what I want to do is this skin here, yeah, is all when it needs to go here, doesn't it? If you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm in theory
That's a
going
nice thick bit of metal.
yeah, I'm going to fold it down like that. You have to excuse my wiggly line. Yeah, so it's going to get folded, so it's going round that way, and then this bit here then gets another fold, and then it sort of has like a little fold there and another little fold along that bit. See him? So it's like fold to fold to fold to fold. Is that a little hole there? Hello? Ooh. Ooh. Now you see it, then you don't.
Oh, that's a trim clip hole,
yes.
I think that one, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a perfectly round hole.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes, so that's my little plan would be, right, let's just get this little clampy, go on my little line, it says, a little line like that, and give it a, right, oh.
Are you strong enough,
Oh,
Miggy?
yeah. There we go.
Oh.
Did you see that, look?
Use the whole body weight.
Right, so go a little bit more. So really what we're doing is producing that, yeah?
Yep.
And then we're gonna, so now we've got that curvy thing going on. I like my curvies. Then we go like that, ish, right, ish. Because then you've got to allow for that fold. So it's all ichrometer. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing.
You do. You just do it by eye. That's the way to do it.
So this is the thing, because I can't get the whole thing on because of the length. So what we've got to do is we're going like that. So what we need to do is, in theory, go like that, and then go the other side and carry the same process along. This is. Sticks down. Going like that, so we get like a little shape. Right, so now obviously I need to trim that bit to go in there, something like that. Probably wants a little bit more of an angle degree, but yeah, so
we get the gist.
Yeah, in theory it sort of takes over this little bit, so I'll trim that off, and then that gives the curvy, because all that is a splash panel curved round into that inner seal, so it's just lapped round. So I'm giving the illusion by a thicker gauge, because this is a lot thinner gauge, the illusion that it's wrapped round. But don't tell anyone. Whatever you do, don't tell anyone.
So explain to us what we're doing down here.
Right, what we're
Miggy.
doing is I've cut out this as much
We like a blooper, don't we? We'll leave that one in. We'll leave it in. Go on. Go on. Right, you cut a hole.
So, yeah, I've cut a hole, obviously.
Well, there was a hole.
There was a natural hole there anyway. More of a natural hole.
There's a hole that's meant to be there and a hole that's not meant to be there.
Absolutely. So we've basically cut out the corrosion as much as I could, where we've got something substantial to weld to in theory.
Yeah, and some actual metal.
Yeah, and it's, as anyone can see there, it's fairly clean.
Yeah.
Nice and slate little cut as you do. This splash panel curves round into the back seal here, the inner seal. So my aim is use the thicker gauge to go in there, and if you like, shape like that roughly, cut a little bit more here, bring that round, shape it round so it's got that angled angles coming round, and I want to try and cut a little bit more and butt weld So it's not a plate sitting on top.
It's going to be
in the actual, yes.
Yeah, and you've actually
so it all looks
replaced
sexy.
the metal.
It doesn't look like
It's
someone's
not going to
put
be
a plate
patchy
on
patchy.
and that I do.
You don't do patchy patchy, do you? No.
Gives it lots of love.
It's all on nothing. Hey?
It's all or nothing.
It's an interesting pose. What's Miggy doing now? He's still shaping that bit of metal.
Yeah. And there we are. So, yeah.
Right, is that bit you got to cut off, is
That's
it?
So it all looks nice and sexy.
Sexy, I
Look
don't.
at that. All shaped in there. Yeah.
Nice.
And then obviously once I take it in place, I can then finish forming it.
Does that include hammers?
Yes.
Yes.
Can't beat a hammer. Best tool, man embedded. So then what I'll probably do now is mark that top of that splash panel, so that then it actually butts in. So when we put our end grommet in, it'll all look nice and sexy once it's cleaned up.
Tidy.
Obviously I'm going to use a flappy disc just to dress all this up.
Yeah.
Make it all look
with your special cut-proof gloves.
Yes.
Very nice.
And just out of anyone's curious of them, they're sight cut resistant screw tips around the fiver.
Bargain.
I think they're well worth it, you know, if you're...
But you haven't tried it out yet? You haven't tried cutting yourself?
No, I'll probably one day do a video and see how destructive I can be with them.
Be careful. This is Miggy's van at the moment. He's got a Renault Traffic. He does like his Renault Traffics. Here's his details. Telephone number if you want to contact him. He lives in Gloucester and he's got about a 50-mile radius, so he will come out to places like Birmingham, out into Wales, things like that. It's discretionary really, you'd have to ask him how far he wants to travel. But yeah, definitely recommend him. He's really good at the work he does. He's not just cars, he'll weld everything. You know, he does a lot of industrial work, welding staircases and skips and all sorts. Oh look, there's Arlo. Hello Arlo. Miggy's got two dogs, Bungle and Boo. But they're not here today because they might eat Arlo.
It's thin in places, you have to wait for the arc to cool down.
Otherwise it'll blow through.
Yeah. All little tricks. But if you carry on, it will just blow a hole. That wind can die down.
Sorry about that, it was that cinnamon bun I had.
Hey! Hey! Yeah, it's always sod's law. I don't know, I think the universe says, Jason's welding now.
Let's get the wind
So
up.
let's get the wind up. Literally. So I've put a bead across there, and obviously it's not finished yet.
No,
So I'm going
still.
to dress all that up, put a bead across there, and then use my flappy disc and just make it all look all sexy.
Yeah. Bit of sealant.
Yes.
Off you go. Sandwich time then, isn't it?
Absolutely. Got, this sealant on now, which is a seam sealer.
Yeah, you're going to seam sealer that?
Yes.
Nice, look at that.
A brushless sealant, which will then protect all the welding and the steel from corroding.
Solid.
Yes. Hey, is that sexy?
There we go, as if by magic it disappears. So once the sealer's dry we can then get some, I don't know, what are you going to put on there? Underseal there. And then it's up to Raimi if he wants to put yellow back on top of that.
Yeah.
But the important thing is it's solid, and that is going to pass an MOT.
Right, yes.
So we're now in the front wheel arch here with Miggy, and oh my god, he's got his work cut out. So in here, yeah, he's got to cut out. There's this hole, but if you look inside, there's another hole there. The other layer is rotten, so this has got to be, I would imagine a lot of this has got to be cut out to reveal the inside, which has then got to be cut out, and we might have to take the carpet out and everything for that. And then over here we've got a very big rusty hole here. Thankfully the inner bit looks solid, so it's just going to be cut out a lot of this, I would imagine. And then there's another little hole here that shouldn't be there. We thought it might have been a drain hole, but there's not one on the other side, and with all this rust around, I would say that's a rot hole. So he's got to repair that as well. So this is a very messy wheel arch, and I've got to tell Raimi that he needs a new fan belt as well, because look, it's all splitting. And I think he's fully aware that he needs a new CV boot. And then underneath, you ready for this? Around the jacking point. Oh, I tell you what, I've seen better metal on the Titanic on the bottom of the ocean. That is horrible, isn't it? It goes all the way over here. I mean, yeah, that is messy. Really messy. Obvious hole here, but it could go over here, here. You don't know until you get all this sort of undersealy type stuff off. Now, that hole's meant to be there. That's a good hole. There's one good hole. And there's the poor jacking point there. Imagine trying to jack on that. I wouldn't want to jack on that. That's why I've jacked on there.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Miggy has cleaned this up a bit. So what do you think then, Miggy?
I would probably try and put a 2mm plate basically inside of that main cut I've just done.
So you're going to butt it in, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about all this stuff? Is that all okay?
It looks like it's just surface rust. I have tapped a hammer around it, and it hasn't fallen out.
That's
so.
good. I thought it was going to be full of holes.
Yes.
So it's just this big hole.
Yeah. It's probably internally corroded
Mm.
from the inside out.
Nasty.
I would say that's what's happened.
Yeah, probably to do with all the mud that's
Yes,
up
absolutely.
in there.
Absolutely, you're bang on. Yes.
Gross.
That's where I would, yes, because
It's
got
gone
the
in
same
there as
issue
well,
in there.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So somehow it's sort of the soil has caused it to all the steel to swell.
Gross.
Yes.
So how are you getting on?
Not too bad.
Okay.
Have a little looky, you'll sort of see what's the plan. What's the plan?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Gone for a plate over the top.
yes. Yes. And I'm burning it right in there. So I've obviously got the amps and volts up there, so it's actually burning into the actual steel. So by the time I grind it back, it will go flat.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, flatty flat.
Flat.
So that's sort of like, yeah.
There we are. So that's nice, strong, hot. It's nice, strong, hot metal under there now. So I need to get under there with a wire brush, clean all this off. But for now, Miggy's going to put some sealant on to seal up the weld. Yeah, and we'll go from there.
That sealant goes really hard.
Mm.
So it's a good MOT pre.
Look at all that
They
sealant.
paint
Loads of sealant. Wait for that to go dry, and that can be
and it
painted
can be
over.
sanded as well,
yeah,
so you can make it smooth.
make it look tidy.
Yeah,
The seal cover will probably go over a lot of that anyway.
absolutely.
So you're going to come back Tuesday. We're going to attack that and these two here, and then see what's going on the other side.
Absolutely, attack it all.
because if I take you around, you should be able to see if I put the torch on. Ta-da! There's a hole in there. That's the only hole we've seen so far. I can't see underneath. Is there one there? Ugh. I can't tell, it just looks rusty. And it looks like the jacking point's sort of disappearing. But I can't see a nasty hole like the other side. Oh, this is a bit further back perhaps. I'm not sure. Can you see? Oh yeah. It's rotten back there.
Is it?
Yeah. So we're looking mirror image. This is the driver's side. The passenger side has got holes. There's two bungs here, and it looks like the two bungs have gone out the passenger side, and they've sort of joined and made one big hole rather than two small holes. So yeah, we'll have to look at that when we get round there. Have to make some holes. There's another hole there as well. I guess that's meant to be there. It's a perfectly round hole. Indeed.
Yeah, there's sort of drain holes.
Right, Miggy's done for today. He's coming back Tuesday, so I'm sure we'll do a bit more filming then.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Bye, Miggy.
Good night.
Bye. Good night. I like that.